everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Everyday Whiskey. I'm Mike.
And I'm Dan. And this week we are doing our Jack Daniel's single barrel vertical. So this is every single product from Jack Daniel's that is a single barrel or a single barrel limited release. Plus the little cherry on top, we are doing the Sinatra Select, which not a single barrel, but we're going to lump it in on this one just because we think it's awesome.
It is a really good one.
So, with all that being said, some of these are from 2023, some of these are from 2022. 4 of these are not rated currently on the channel in 2023. 2 of them already are. The 2 that are already rated are the Jack Daniel's Sinatra Select and the Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof Rye that just came out as a new option. So it's not a limited time offer, but it's a new option as opposed to the how they have their single barrel select and they have their barrel proof select. Mm-hmm. This will be their single barrel rye to their barrel proof rye. So that's the actual release. Unfortunately, what we don't have here, we can't find one in our area, is a barrel proof select.
Yeah.
But either way, I think we've had that on the channel before, but this is what we have. We have 6 bottles for you this week. Yep. With all that being said, we're going to get right into it, and we're going in order from lowest proof to highest proof. Yep. Let's get into this, dude.
Cool. All right, so the first one up will be the Sinatra.
Should we pull these down?
They're low enough where they don't block us. I got to pull... Oh, shit.
That's that would have been a bold move. He was going to pour it right in his water cup.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, maybe get a little later on that one than this.
Well, I'm not used to using non-Glencairn glasses.
Yeah, we're not using Glencairns this week, and I'll show you why. Because we're actually using... These are the glasses you get from the distillery when you do a tour.
Yes.
So, I couldn't think of a more fitting glass to use.
I don't think that's that bad. Anyway.
No, you'll be all right. Cheers.
Let's go. Oh, yeah.
And now, so with this single barrel select, Jack has this patented peanut oil scent to it on 99% of their products to me.
Yep.
And this is included in that. Slight little peanut oil.
That's really it.
Yeah.
That's kind of the nose.
I get peanut oil. There's a little bit of char on there. Nothing crazy.
Oh,
it's so good. And on that palate, you really do. It's almost got like that before you put your food on the grill.
Yeah.
Taste to it. It's like that anticipation of a good barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this nice little subtle char note. You get a little roasted peanuts.
Yep.
And then you get really good wood experience.
I get a little bit of cherry on there. Like a little bit
cherry wood for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, cherry wood. I think I got to look at what this got the rating at on our... So, this was at an 8.9 out of 10. Let's see what we get today.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still pretty much right there. I really like this bottle.
Yeah, I do the rating, so I'm gonna stick with the 8.9. I think that's on the nose though.
It deserves it.
Yeah, so 8.9 out of 10 on the Sinatra Select.
Definitely deserves
Very
it.
nice. So let's next what we got up here, Mike.
We got I don't know, that's a great question.
This is the
single barrel, the regular single barrel select.
So,
OG.
Yeah, so this is what you're gonna see on everybody's shelves.
Yep.
So the Sinatra goes for like $150. This is gonna go for 55.
This is kind of what started it.
This is what started it, yeah. And we've never rated this on the channel ever.
No, you're right. We never have, which is really odd.
We've never rated the original Jack Daniel's on this channel, which I feel like is very redundant. No, never.
Oh, well, it sucks.
I feel like it's kind of redundant. Because no matter what we say, are you gonna not buy Jack Daniel's number 7?
It's all I know is I don't like it. I don't.
Yeah. All right. Again,
same nose.
It's more distinguished though, I think, with this than it was with the Sinatra.
Hold on, let me see if I could. There we go.
I get the cherry again. It's super similar.
Cherry wood.
It's super similar.
Oak,
I think it's
ethanol, cherry.
I think it's a little more dense than the Sinatra. The Sinatra was a little lighter on the nose. I love that. Oh, it's a little grainy too, though. It's got a little more of it's more texture to it, I think.
Now it's funny. It doesn't bump up in proof that much, but you could taste it.
Just a little bit. It gives it that little. It just pushes it over the hill. Yeah. I think a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And we started out strong with an 8.9. That's a high number, and I think
that's really high.
But I think that's totally worth it though. With that Sinatra, Sinatra's phenomenal.
What I don't like about this one is its finish.
It lingers. It's harsher.
It's a harsh finish and it lingers.
I don't think this breaks an 8 for me.
No, I'm about to go with like a 7.6.
I'm fine with that. I really am truly okay with a 7.6 on that because the beginning of that, like whiskey / bourbon, however, whatever dictation you want to put on it, is very similar to how that Sinatra starts, but the Sinatra keeps going and it has a very long finish to it.
It's just the finish on this that's bringing. That's all that's bringing it down for me. Is it's the finish.
All right, so next we are going to jump into the ryes. This is the Single Barrel Select Rye.
Now this one I don't remember.
This one I remember fucking.
I remember this one, but that's because it's only been a couple weeks. So
there, you do your 4. Yeah. So I remember thoroughly enjoying this one, but again, it's been about a year since I've had it.
Fuck, again I did it.
And I own it, and I understand what I'm saying when I say that. So the nose on this is nice.
Now this is a totally different nose. I get maple.
Yeah,
there's brown sugar.
Yeah, I get maple and brown sugar on a rye, which Tennessee rye is its own category in itself.
Yeah.
Which it really does create some cool textures and really nice palate notes.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's like a rye French toast.
Yeah, it's very indicative of like what's pig almost.
Like rye French toast.
Kind of like where you get those like really good baking spices on the nose. It's
the
different.
Spices, the maple.
I'm a fan.
The sweetness. Right. Not saying it's made with maple, just that's what it smells like.
Oh, that's lovely. It really is lovely.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
It's very botanical. Ooh. It's perfumey. It's botanical.
It is, but that spice kick at the end.
Which I don't mind that, though, because it gives it's delicate, but it gives that little bit of, like, the 1-2 punch.
Like straight cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
Yeah, I'm getting cinnamon on the back end, which I like. I enjoy that. That is a very good characteristic.
That's there. All right. I got my score.
Yeah. You want me to go first again?
Yeah, fire away. We'll stick with that.
I'm going to go 8-2.
That's literally what I was thinking. I was thinking 8-2. I think that's solid.
8-2.
That's where that's got to be. 8.2 out of 10. So right now we still have the Sinatra in the lead. All right, the next one is probably my favorite Jack release to date.
I was gonna say I think this should be the second highest technically. Yeah.
So let's see if it stacks up to what we rated it at in 2022. I don't remember. When we started 2023, Mike and I wiped the slate clean.
Yeah.
All ratings fresh don't matter. We're starting everything new. Everything has a second chance at life.
So actually, I don't think it even has a rating in 22. Now again, this nose sticks to that sweet palate,
and it's the sherry barrel too, though. It's got that funky fruitiness to it, so it's more dark fruit.
This makes sense to have that kind of a note because of its finish.
I get blackberry all the way, though, man.
Yeah, like plum, blackberry.
But that peanut, there's that little bit.
It's still there.
A little bit of peanut is there.
Which I would expect because everything starts the same, essentially.
I love this. I love this, though.
Yeah, I like that nose.
Oh, so good. And so that's almost like, how do I want to put this? It's like borderlining fig.
Kind of. That's a good one.
It's fresh fig, not like Fig Newton. Like if you
that's a good one.
If you found a fig tree and ate a raw fig, that's what this is. It's earthy, fruity, and kind of funky.
That's a really good descriptor.
Yeah.
Fig. I like this.
And I get why this got a little bit of hate because you have your Jack Daniel hardcore people that are so used to that peanut oil, well structured wood backbone to it.
Yeah.
Where this goes against everything.
It really does. And that's largely due in part because it's a sherry cask finish.
And it's an American single malt, so you don't have to abide by any mash bills. Oh,
single malts right off the bat have a different characteristic. And then you just throw it in a sherry cask, you're not gonna it's going to be very different than your typical Jack.
And I feel like you and me
I love it.
I feel like you and me are way more for this than most people.
I've made it very clear. I am a huge fan of single malts.
I think this is a phenomenal bottle.
I do too.
And I'm sticking by what I'm almost guarantee I scored this at.
Okay.
And I think it's still a 9.2.
Same.
Yeah, I think it's a 9.2. It's killer. It's got amazing flavor. You get a good amount of wood backbone just to kind of hold this thing together.
Yeah.
It's killer.
I'll let you make the call. I was going to go a 9. Should
let's just do...
Should we just leave it at 9.2?
I'll go 9.1.
Should we just leave it at 9.1 then? Let's leave it at 9.1.
9.1 out of 10.
Yeah, we'll do 9.1.
Let's see. All right, let's see if the new release for this year, and it's not an LTO. This is a new, readily available barrel-proof option from Jack Daniels, and that being the Jack Daniels barrel-proof single barrel rye.
That's a mouthful.
All right, so let's get right into this. This is Jack Daniels single barrel-proof rye.
So, we we definitely trail away from that sweetness that these last few have had on the nose.
I'm almost getting like butter, dude. Like
I am too. It's funny you say that.
It's not sweet. It's savory. The nose is savory. Yeah. It's not sweet. It's like butter.
There's a little fruity sweetness on there, but there's something else that I can't.
It's like
really...
wood fruit though. It's not cherry. I don't know how to explain it. It's wood.
I can't. Yeah,
it's
I don't
wood
have
fruit, but it's not cherry wood. It's just it's a opaque sweetness.
I don't have like the words to describe what I'm.
I don't have the vocabulary to distinguish his nose right now.
Again, we're not professionals, so.
Drink like that.
It's definitely oaky. I think it's more of like a fresh oak.
Yeah, I think it's fresh oak, and I get like this like buttery sensation to it. I like it though. It's savory.
It's interesting.
All right.
I like it. Ooh.
See, it's instantly very hot. It's like bright as soon as you drink it.
It is.
And then it just coasts out. Like
but it's got a really
ooh,
red fruit.
Yeah, red fruit for sure.
It's like red. It's weird.
I don't, but it's almost like it's so intense up front that it almost like kind of makes you go, oh, I don't know. Like
honestly, it's almost very reminiscent of Twizzlers.
Like, I'm trying to go second. Second sip was way better.
I just kind of.
It's so hot up front though that it's almost
hot.
It's very invasive.
I'm getting that like. I don't think Twizzlers are exclusively cherry. I think they are just like
I think it's cherry
strawberry
cherry,
type
strawberry,
thing. I don't know. Like, that's what
I think the vines are strawberry and then the regular ones are cherry.
So if you like crossed the two and made like a strawberry cherry type deal, like, it's
some weird love cousin.
It is true. Like you get the heat, but then it's just that really clean red fruit.
I'm higher than an 8.1 now that it's like kind of chilled for a little bit, but I'm not.
I still like it a lot.
I still like it a lot, but I'm gonna go 8. I'm like 8.6.
I was gonna say 8.7. So
yeah, I'll go 8.7. I'll go up to
8.7.
you. Yeah, so 8.7 out of 10 on the single barrel proof rye.
The one thing I want to note on this barrel proof rye, you don't get your traditional rye.
You would not really know it's a rye.
No, to me it doesn't really. Honestly, if you gave me to this blind, based on all the other ryes we've had and I'm familiar with and I expect, I wouldn't pinpoint this as a rye.
The only part that's rye is the initial palate.
Yeah.
You get that, you almost get like that rye bread sensation or rye seed. A little. And then after that, it really becomes very sweet.
Yeah, it's weird. Subtle. It's very odd.
Yeah.
That again, we're not professionals. That you could attribute that to inexperience, but like. Yeah, I like to think we've tasted enough bottles to have a grasp on this, and to me, that doesn't taste like your standard rye.
I think 8.7 is fair.
I do too. It's really good bottle.
I think it's tasting better than when I fresh cracked it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I get why like right now this is the top.
Yeah,
I totally get it. This is the most sought after bottle probably on the table.
It definitely is, and this is the most polarizing bottle on the table.
Yeah.
You either love this or you hate this, and it's like it's like politics, man. It's like left versus right. Like people are at each other's throats about this.
But things can change in a year.
Yes,
so let's
can
see
change.
If Mike and I have changed in a year.
This is what our third attempt at this one.
No, this is like my 12th, dude. Like so, and you guys might see it. Bourbon Whiskey Library, our buddy Anthony Riccardi over here, he sent us a batch of 142 proof. Coy Hill, because he was amazed we were blasting it as hard as we were.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta send you this.
Yeah,
guys.
he was shocked to the point where he joined one of our lives to plead his case, which we appreciate him doing that considering where our status is on Instagram, where his is.
Yeah, 100%. That's awesome.
I guess what we had said ruffled the feathers up the chain so far to the point where we had to get a sample sent to us to prove we were wrong, and yes, we were wrong.
We were.
The 142 was much better.
Yeah. What do we have?
143.
Okay. So that one proof makes a difference, apparently.
Anybody's like, SpongeBob fan, like, what's funnier than 24?
25. All right, let's get this over with because I am not looking forward to this bottle, but who knows? Maybe it changed.
I've got a wood table, so we're not lighting this shit on fire either.
No, this whole house will go up in flames.
So 8212 is the barrel number on this, if anybody wants a reference.
8212.
And this is a 2021 release. So We're basically trying to decide the best of Jack Daniels over the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Oh God, here we go. Let's.
We're going into this with a very negative mindset. The nose is actually nice.
The nose is really good.
It's maple syrup.
And cinnamon.
And cinnamon.
Again, we're going back to, I think it was this one.
Yeah, but dude, it's maple syrup. It's dominant maple
it's
syrup.
like
It
maple
almost
syrup
smells like
spices.
if your nose could taste syrup, this is what it is. The nose is the best. And I'm going on a limb here saying it's the best nose out of the lot.
And again, disclaimer, when we say it smells like maple syrup, we are not implying that it's made with that
Maple syrup.
at all.
No.
That's just what the note. It's just what we think it smells.
But if we were drinking today and we were just nosing stuff, this would win.
Oh yeah, this is
my favorite nose.
It's actually, despite being the hottest one on the table, it's got the smoothest nose.
Yeah,
or the cleanest
do
nose.
Do that what you want. All right, let's go to the part.
I really enjoy.
Let's do the sipping part.
Yeah, let's not.
It's so hot. What the dude? It's halfway down, and it's 2 years later, and it still hasn't mellowed.
We have had.
It's like acid. It's like hazmat.
Equally, if not higher proof than this.
And they're more delicate.
And it's been way smoother. And we hate using that word, but it's the only word to use for this.
4.2.
No, I'm not going that low.
No,
it doesn't deserve that.
No. 6.5.
I'm honestly in the sixes on this one. I was going to go like a 6.8. So like
all right, 6.6. No. I hate that number. 6.7.
It's fitting though.
Yeah, I'll beat you at 6.8. Fuck it. It was 6.8.
Okay, we're gonna go to 6.8.
Fuck, it doesn't matter at that point.
Oh my God.
It is so intense.
It is
so
an intense bottle.
In your face, like this one starts hot and then kind of smooths out. This one starts hot and then continues to punch you in the mouth like the whole time you are drinking it.
Carolina Reaper of fucking whiskeys. The tasting notes,
not good.
They're there, but you get so shell shocked by the Kentucky hug, if you will. Well, I guess Tennessee hug in this case. That like
Jesus Christ,
I don't even know what it tastes. I don't even know. What's it taste like? What's it taste like?
It's a fucking Tennessee fist fight, dude. Like Jesus.
I don't know. I don't even know what it tastes like.
No, there's no tasting notes. It's like this one. It's just a bad batch. Like we got a bad batch here at 143. It's 8-12. That's the barrel number.
If you like it, by all means.
I'm not trying to shit on your parade, but I'm diarrheaing on your fucking festival.
We've said this numerous times. All this is subjective. Everybody's palate's different. Maybe we're just bitches. Maybe this is actually really good to more manly men than us.
And Mike and I are not proof whores.
No, we're not.
So it's like...
Again, I've had higher proof than this that drinks smoother. I've also had lower proof that drinks harsher. So like that all comes down to the blending, the finishing, the aging, and something was maybe they forgot to age. I don't know. Something was lacking in this batch at least. This batch.
All right. So 6.8 out of 10 on the Coy Hill 2021. Don't drink again. Leave it on shelf to rot. Sorry.
Send sample bottles to. If you want to sample bottle this, DM us on Instagram and we'll mail you samples.
Either that or if you have a different barrel of the same proof, send us a sample just so we fucking know.
And we'll do it.
I swear to God, man,
I think
this is brutal.
I think you just got a bad bottle.
This is
bad. I don't know. Yeah.
It's brutal. I had never met a whiskey or bourbon I couldn't figure out. I can't figure this fucking thing out.
All right. Anyway, before Jack Daniels comes at us with a fucking lawsuit, we had this facing the wrong way half the video.
Oh yeah. Here you go.
Well.
Jack Daniels, just saying, we liked everything else. Everything else was fucking fantastic.
Before we get fucking sued, let's end this here.
All right. So you've made it this far in the video. Please do one of three things or all three things I'm about to say. Please like the video. Please subscribe to our channel. And please comment on this video if you really want to blast our asses for hating Coy Hill.
Yes. Please.
Sorry, Jack Daniels.
Peace.